Twende kazi. Good people, millennials. I don't know how many of you remember the set books that we did in high school. And I want to do something interesting. I want to test how much I can remember each set book in under 3 minutes. But then let's remind ourselves what books we really studied. One, Mayai Waziri wa Maradhi. The other Swahili book was Kifo Kisimani and Utengano. That's what we did in Swahili. Then in English, we did The River Between. We did Half a Day and Other Short Stories. Then we did Shreds of Tenderness. And finally, we did Ngugi wa Thiong'o, The River Between. Yeah. So I want to test how much I can remember, but this time I'm gonna start with The River Between. The River Between is written by Ngugi wa Thiong'o and it is set in a place in Limuru. So let's see how much I can remember. Shoot. Weka timer under 3 minutes. Okay, cool. So The River Between is set between two ridges, that is Makoyo and Kameno. And Makoyo and Kameno, the two ridges have very sharp differences, like set on a cusp, that is traditionalist and Christianity. In Kameno is led by a traditionalist called Chege, and Chege is the father to Waiyaki, who is looked at as the liberator of this community. And the writer introduces the book by saying that Waiyaki had a scar on his forehead, which he had gotten while chasing a wild goat. So he's described as that one charismatic gentleman who is enthusiastic about what he's doing in life. So now, on the side of the traditionalists, we have a guy called Joshua. Joshua has two daughters, that is Muthoni and Nyambura. These two daughters are not the same. So they are born of the same mother, but they don't think the same way. Nyambura is more inclined into Christianity, but Muthoni loves the way of the land. So she thinks she needs to get circumcised to become a real woman in the community. On this other side, the initiation ceremony is happening and Waiyaki is also getting a cut. So while these two things are happening, Muthoni doesn't heal. So which is actually projected or pointed to her identification with Christianity. So at this level, that's where we are. Waiyaki and Nyambura will at one point meet along River Honia, because River Honia is actually called Honia. Honia in Kikuyu means healing. So they are all getting healing from there. That's meaning stress or whatever. And the river is described to meander like a snake between these two ridges, who are like sleeping lions. What else do I remember? Yeah, on the side of Joshua's camp, there's a guy. This guy is called Kabonyi. So Kabonyi, after Muthoni later dies in the book. So when she dies, Kabonyi stands up and starts pulling people together to fight the leader, I think Joshua. I'm a bit confused there. I'm sure you guys are going to clarify to me what's happening. Oh goodness, we are 45 seconds to the end. So now, Waiyaki, however much the story begins, so Waiyaki doesn't find his position in the community, because one, he has already stopped schooling because he doesn't like what's happening, and now he's preparing to set his school. I think they were going to school in a place called Marioshoni. Good people, I think that's the much I can remember. What else can I remember? Is there a character? I can remember Waiyaki had friends, but I cannot remember their names. Later, I think in the end of the book, Waiyaki just decides to elope with Nyambura because the community cannot even accept the two of them. And Waiyaki is not able to bridge the gap between traditional African society. Oh, tell me guys what I have forgotten.